welcome to my YouTube channel again, and today we're going to be talking about something very interesting. Nigerian politics. As you can see, don't worry, I can explain, don't worry. I can explain. I know he's not running again, but don't worry, I can explain as you have guessed it. Yes, we're going to be talking about Nigerian politics. It's a very, very serious issue. It's a very, very serious issue. Before I start, I want to when you talk with someone, right, and you honestly genuinely believe that this person is supposed to have sense, like the person has all the makings of somebody that should have sense, like you even went to school, your brain is supposed to be working, and then you have start conversing with the person and you find out the person does not have sense. This is how I feel with every single person that is APC flag for Tinubu and Atiku. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. Welcome to my YouTube channel for people that are new here. Yes, this is Wisdom Talks. This is Wisdom, and here what he does is that he talks. Not too much, but then he tries to make sense. Sometimes it's too much, but anyway, you enjoy it along the way. You do the usual now. Have fun. Now you're guy now. You know, go like just subscribe, like on my notification bell. More the jolly they go. More the jolly they go. No fear, you go like them. Back to Nigerian politics. I'm going to pick in 3 particular events that have happened in October for us to talk about. The first one is going to be ASUU strike. It's crazy that we live in a country where there is zero value for education. The key to civilization anyway is education. Because what civilization does is that it takes away a cake barbaric mentality and puts in a bit of class into people. That's just what it should do. You know, some of all those absurd traditions of the past, it takes them away and puts it. When I'm talking about absurd traditions, I'm talking about the one person born twin. Because you born twin, you go carry them, you go send both of them to heaven. You understand? Yes. What civilization does is that it takes away those kind of mentality and puts in class, put prestige. You go open your mind, you understand? You know, they think the way local champions they think, where they reason globally, you get. Education has a very, very fundamental role to play in the rise of every nation. And it's crazy that in America, right, the past 12 presidents of America have been graduates of top universities in America. When I mean the elite universities in America, Columbia, Harvard. But in Nigeria, people who don't have certificate will come outside and say they want to rule over people who have working brains. It's Nigeria. You see somebody that say, I cannot find my certificates. It's coming out to be president. People who don't have a working understanding of how systems should work just want to come out and be president. Just want to be president. Take a look at how Nigerian education is. There's zero value for it. Zero value for it. ASUU has been on strike for 8 months. It's not just that they've been on strike is the one that's paining me, because if you check the way Nigerian government have been running, strike is almost a constant thing. Like it's a normal thing. Your school, yet for some reason in Nigeria, because it's people that they study abroad, we're supposed to like 3 months. If you come, 3 years, waiting me months. This was there like 3 years. Come study for Nigeria, it will take like 4 years. Let me just talk about my friend for a while. Okay, I graduated school in 2014. That's like on secondary school in 2014. I have a classmate who has been in school since that point, and he's still in school. He has not graduated. He's just in his 4th year because of strike. Can you imagine it? Counting the years. 2024 is going to make it 10 years after school. Oh my God, 10 years after school. What's my life been like? Oh Jesus Christ, Lord. What the heck? That's the height of how education is in Nigeria. There is zero value for it. Zero. Nobody even. Zero. As we were making demands, they didn't want to meet the demands. What they do? They went to go and form another association. The government just keeps setting us up for failure. But it's okay to spend billions of naira to renovate House of Assembly. Look at the cost of governance. Look at our debt. And yet we're not thinking about how to equip the next generation so that they can be smart enough to combat those things. See, when you have a country with poor education structure, right, this is what you have. Your students go abroad to study. Which school is fine, get the best education or something. But now this is the trick to it. There's no incentive to come back to the country to want to act on that education to the development of that country. Why? They don't feel like they owe the country anything because the education system is poor. You have lecturers that just come to school once in the semester, come to university once in the semester, do 2 hours teaching and do what's it called? First class is for God, B is for me. The brilliant students struggle for C. Blah 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 blah. Imagine that circle. Imagine that circle, that mindset still circulating. I'm not even picking on just the government. There are few places you can find people that actually have value for education. Even in schools, I saw a tweet. Girl was saying something in the line of that she hopes that um the that teachers where they exchange sex for grade say make they still dey because she no wan fail the semester. It sounds like cruise, abi. It sounds like cruise. Sounds like cruise. But that just shows where our mind is. That honestly just shows where our mind is. Students don't have value because we told over and over again, school na scam, this one na scam, everything na scam. Nobody has value for it again. Well, I honestly don't blame the government that much because then when you now have knowledgeable students who have gone to school, right? You don't go to school, your brain supposed sharp. They are coming outside to support corrupt people who are against the rise of your generation. That person education self na scam. I no go even doubt am sef. That person education na scam. I'm not from Kogi. I have friends from Kogi. But you know that if you do road travel in Nigeria, you can't go from the north to the south without at least passing through Kogi. It's not possible. You must pass through Kogi State. Kogi has everything that should make it a mega city. I kid you not. Kogi has everything that should make it a mega city. It has a large expanse of waterways. You can do water travel there. It has incredible mountainous sites. There are industries in Kogi State. Kogi has everything that should make it a mega city. But when you have a governance that is not interested in the development of the people, you can never see progress. If you're from Kogi State, yeah, please drop your comments on that. Let me see. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? I want to know if I'm lying. I want to know if I'm lying. There was a flood in Kogi State. And then the most esteemed white lion, the Jagaban of all Jagabans, the Agba, the boss, the one and only governor where they rule in state from Maitama, the chief tweeted that a natural disaster, they no fit predict am, they no fit contain am, they no fit control am. How now? How? You see? So I'm talking about education. You see? Can you imagine? How can somebody say that natural disasters cannot be predicted, cannot be controlled, cannot be contained? Oga. How? But then when you have these people in government, then you understand why they do what they do. Okay, they are not thinking. I'm not speak pidgin, so that often I will understand that. You get some people but way they just dey wicked. So if you want to say they dey wicked, but they don't get capacity to think about good things. That's one side of wickedness. And then you get people say they dey wicked though, and they no come get sense. So they don't get capacity to think about productive things. They no fit think am. E no fit ever enter their brain think am because they no smart reach that level. That's what you have. That natural disasters cannot be predicted, cannot be controlled, cannot be contained. How now? How? Boss, white lion. How now? How? How? So the last on the docket today, so I say this one I don't carry weight pass. I'm not supposed to be switching to preaching like that too. I don't know. I just got very, very comfortable. No, no vex. Now why they speak preaching. Yes. So this is the thing. When Peter will be said, oil theft cannot be happening without people in government. I'll take a second to actually appreciate what this man is doing. He's bringing a lot of lies to light. He's opening Nigerian eyes. Is awakening our mind to thinking. I'm an engineer, so I could relate to some of the things he was saying. I'm curious about certain things also. So I've taken time to actually research oil oil exploration, upstream, downstream, how the system works and everything. If you know say you don't really get sense like that, some will no vex. But I trust some of us will not really get sense like that. But you want to try grab some understanding of how the thing works. But if you like movies, you like movies, watch Deep Horizon. Yes. And they do promotion for them. Watch Deep Horizon. But then if you like documentaries and stuff, right, you can go and watch the documentary on it, or then you can read the report if you're really into those analysis kind of stuff, like me, you can go and read the report of Deep Horizon, and then you understand it better. Vessels and everything, pressure gauge and some of these things, There are systems in place that are built to check pressure, release, and control in oil exploration. Pressure is both your greatest friend and enemy. Once the pressure too high, if you burst anything, because now liquid and water, if you burst anything, and it's your friend because it helps you control, it helps you know what is leaking, where it's leaking, and what's flowing and what's not flowing. There are systems in place to check this thing. Nothing happens, say I could delete person. See, the way you work, you can detect the exact place where it is leaking from. Vessels cannot enter into Nigerian water and the Navy will not see it. Haba, are we kidding ourselves? With all the technology that exists. Even if boat or small boats enter inside the water, you will feel it. You will feel it. It's going to come out on your radar that, okay, there's a vessel inside the water. Someone say it's coming in, it's going out, it's coming in, it's going out. What's on our dust? Not dust. There's a lot of things that is wrong in Nigeria. A lot of things that is wrong in Nigeria. How come the natural resources we have in the south belongs to the entire country, but the natural resources that are found in the north, country no dey share am? There are a lot of things that are wrong in this country. Plenty things, and I really appreciate the fact that Obi is bringing those things to light. Of course, everybody will vote who they want vote. Come next year go so come go vote who want vote. But remember something. I'll finish with this back. An American reporter said something. Tinubu go dey post throwback videos, throwback pictures on Twitter. The things say they want free all of Nigeria. I like Twitter. They know they forget though. They go dig am out. 2 seconds, bring am come up. And then you have one man who has a very big land in Dubai, a very big what's it called, edifice in Dubai. Even Nigerians dey work for that place. Wetin they put there? People are thinking of how to invest in the progress of their country. Like for instance, investing in making power, investing in your nation's power, so that life can be stable. But you went to go and invest in a system that is going to profit on the instability of power in the country. Bros, how can I trust you? How? No, check am. No, check am. E dey like say you talk say we want peace, and then you open a gun factory and you're selling gun. To who? Omo, matter don't tire me, but where I stand on Nigerian artists, you guys they have to be patriotic to your country, and being patriotic to your country is to be obedient to the voices in the street, to be obedient to the cry in the street. Be less concerned about your selfish ambition. Honestly, this country never tire you. Never see shege tire. Me, I don't see shege tire. Oh. I don't see shege tire. I'm tired. You know, be patriotic. Think like a Nigerian. They reason with some kind brain where I no even understand. Say, think like a Nigerian. You know, we're Nigerians first before we are every other thing else. We are Nigerians first. You know, and by God's grace, Nigeria will rise again. So yes, no be Mogalu for 2023 sha, but anyway, this man, I respect this man way. He get sense. Brain they think, the network, understand? They function well. But based on one or two things, where we stand now, is with intelligence, is with wisdom. Where we stand now is with sense. Give yourself brain. If they give you money, say for your votes, bros. If you won't collect the money, you collect and you put up your pocket, you vote with your mind. Yes, I talk the money where they share, the money where they thief for government, no fear, no go die. If no one collect and no collect and fine, vote with your mind. You know, one way or the other, the whole of Nigeria is obedient. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. I beg, try do the needful now. Yeah, please like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so the next time I post something, you get a notification about it. Yes, so if there's anything you want me to talk about, there's anything you want us to talk about, you have something you want to show me, you want to share to me, yes, I'm going to drop my Gmail in the description, so you can send me a mail, send me attachments, send me those videos you want me to react to. Yes, and we are going to talk about those things. So yeah, thank you for staying with me and watching through the far. I would see you in the next video.